Hi, welcome back to the Rolling God Pod. We're gonna jump on right on in. Jump on right on in. So today's devotion for June 4th. It's titled Hiding Place. The verse comes from Psalm 61, verse 2 and 3, the TLB version. Wherever I am, though far away at the ends of the earth, I will cry to you for help. When my heart is faint and overwhelmed, lead me to the mighty, towering rock of safety. For you are my refuge, a high tower where my enemies can never reach me. When emotional injuries that were buried long ago come to the surface of life, they transform from past scars to raw, gaping wounds, brand new and scorching. Earthly bandages cannot completely heal the pain. We need God's touch, the balm of his tenderness upon us. It aches, but he is a safe hiding place, a refuge when we are afraid to walk through the pain. Abiding in his safety and leaving the wound open is the hardest part. We have to see it, feel it, and let God walk us through the healing process. And that might take some time. But he is a loving, worthy, compassionate Father whose treatment roots out all infection and disease so that the scars can remain healed. We are safe when we are in his care, and he promises to protect us. Lord, I believe that I am precious to you. You are fiercely protective, eternally faithful, and your love is inescapable. I bring you all of my hurt, pain, regret, and brokenness so you can heal me and put me back together. I take refuge in your arms today. Amen. Right before I recorded this, I recorded another video and there was no audio. And I thought it was hilarious. I just laughed. I just cackled. And one of the things that, most of that video was about this part of me that I try to keep hidden. That is, dare I say, a more powerful version of me, but also a controlling side of me that wants to control the outcome. But she also has this voice that is fiercely protective, fiercely protective, eternally faithful, eternally. And some of my friends have experienced that side. And unfortunately, it's like a side that I kind of put away because I think God can do it better. I think he can do it better. But there's also this balance that could possibly come from it. And so while I've had her kind of put to the side, okay, how do I welcome you in? How do I welcome us to our full selves, our full self? Because I don't want to keep living in a way that I'm protecting myself. I don't want to keep living in a way where I'm protecting others. though I am a protector, but there's this internal battle within myself of I want to be a kind person. And I believe that there is a certain power that can come with being kind. And I will say that the part that I do try to, keep a little tidy, she's definitely present, especially these days. And I appreciate it. But when all of me is present, it's more so present with people who I may feel are, and I don't even want to say that, where I dare you dare not judge me. And so when it comes to another certain type of people who I may look to as an authority figure, or I see you being in my life and I don't want to run you away. So I'm not going to be my full self here. I'm only going to be a little bit of me, because if I show you all of me, then but it's like, honey, if they not supposed to be there, they not gonna be there. And if they don't really appreciate the fullness that you bring, that you are, then they just have to, we both just have to separate. And but I can't keep picking and choosing who I want to show up as. Because it's like hurt and pain is like, it's going to come regardless. If I keep hiding my full self, it's going to happen. It's not inevitable. It's not like I can avoid it. I just gotta trust. I just have to trust. And the crazy part is, I really did think that I was always showing up as my full self. Like, this is my full self. But there are parts of me, like I said, that I'm like, I do tuck away. I tuck away. And I think I tuck it away because I feel like if I show you this, you ain't gonna really like me. And it's like, I mean, the people who I have shown it to, they are still around. And I love them for it. Thank you very much. And because they know that side of me, it's just like, they're like, girl, I know who you are. These people, they don't know who you are. I know who you are. And you gotta really have people in your life who really know you in and out. And if they choose to not be around you because of your fullness, that's up to them. That's not your concern. Your concern is that you don't have no concerns. You don't have none. Yeah. Them emotional injuries that were very long ago, they come to the surface, child. They are coming to the surface for me. And I am like, wow, okay. I want to be this soft woman, this soft being. And there is this fighter in me. There is this light, this ball of just heat that sometimes just burns in me. And it's like, do I show that? Do I bring that side out? Because it's not like something that'll be detrimental. I don't think. I don't hope. I don't think it will be, though. I've been with me long enough to know. But I think it's a ball of heat because I'm terrified of the perception of the heat once it comes, um, because it can create a wound for myself, and it could possibly create a wound for you. And while I am this being now who is going on this journey, I feel that I'm wise enough now to know, like, when it's time, when it's about me, it has to be about me. And I can't concern myself with anything else because I have to live with me. I have to live with me. And yes, God is where I'm going to run to once I've felt like I may have done something wrong. But usually it's not even really that I've done something wrong. It's just that I've shared a certain part of me and it feels wrong. And I'm not too like sure about sharing that part of me. So I'm going to run away. I'm going to go to where it's safe, and running to God can look like a scapegoat. Like, oh, she just gonna run. Like, of course I am. That's where I feel like I'm most valued. That's where I feel like I'm most understood. That's where all of me truly comes out. Like, of course I'm gonna run over here. Because running to you, running to someone else, I mean, I would love to, but you don't really know how to take care of me and hold me, and I don't feel the value of my full self. And I got a lot of trust issues, which I do try to work on. I do try it. A lot of folks do let me down. So it's kind of like, is this something like I don't really feel like I need to put my trust in a person? I just trust that people will be people. And it's a very blanket statement, but unfortunately, it's the truth that people will be people. And you can't expect anything else for them to people, because people have feelings, people have thoughts and opinions, and people have past traumas and things that work that they're doing and work that they're not doing. They only think about themselves and what's best for them. In the moment that you do that, it could be looked at as a problem. And so people being people, how dare you do what's best for you and not what's best for me? And so, I can just kind of trust people to be like that. And when they show me differently, I'm like, oh, wow, good for you. Thank you. But also thank you for also showing me who you are. I just always appreciate transparent people and vulnerable people. So I just don't want to give people the power to live my life for me, to the power to only show them a certain side of me. Yes, I do only show a certain side of me, but that's also because I don't think that you could even handle all of this person. Do I say she's a lot? I do say she's a lot, but I also think that we are some powerful creatures. We are. We can all handle one another. I do think so. I do believe so. Nobody's too much for anyone. Some people just I don't want to accept their power. But that's neither here nor there. I have to accept mine, and I have to operate in my fullness and stop um, hiding. I do hide in God, you know, but one thing people need to know, I love God. I do. And a lot of the things that I do because of Him. And so when I don't show that side of myself, it's because I want to show you um, the good old Christian, right? But God has some rage. He has some anger. He does have that. He got it. So I'd be foolish to think that I don't have it either. But ours is a little different. I'm going to let his rage be his rage. My rage is like, let's kind of channel this. Let's kind of channel this. Yeah. Because it's not really like rage for me anymore. It's power. It's power. It's power. Because I'm not about to hit you. I'm not about to risk my life for this, outcome that I don't know what's going to happen. But I got to live with me again. Again, I have to live with me. I am like really over the, oh, I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have. I could have. I would have. It's like, girl, you don't have to keep doing that. You don't have to keep doing that. You don't. You don't have to protect yourself. And you know that you're not out here to harm people. You ain't out here to harm your daggone self. You are here to be who God called you to be. And those parts of you that you want to keep on hiding, that don't really want to be hidden, like, yeah, they appreciate the rest. They appreciate it. But, they need some shine too. They need some shine too. They want to experience the light with you. They want to experience the goodness also. They want to see how they can be transformed as well. That side can be transformed. It don't. It don't want to come out swinging. It thinks that all it has to do is swing, but that side needs to know who they are as well. That was deep. That was deep. That was deep. That was definitely deeper than I was expecting to go. God is going to protect us. Period. Point blank. Don't put your hands on nobody. Don't put your hands on nobody. Don't put your hands on nobody. At the end of the day, don't put your hands on nobody. I mean, sure, if they putting their hands on you in a way that you like, you know what? Yes, Jesus turned the other cheek, but let me tell you something. Ooh, you're not about to hit me. You're not about to keep hitting me. You're not going. Yeah. I do believe God will protect me, and I do believe that God's gonna get me through this. But also, in the meantime, I'm going to also. Like, you're gonna get this lick back. There are those moments where I'm not fully God, because I know I'm not. I am not fully God. God is God, and I'm gonna let God guide. But I'm still not gonna put my hands on nobody. But still, if I have to, I will. I ain't no punk. That's the part people get me like, you're a Christian, you can't play that. First of all, I am just a child of God. You the Christian. I love God. I think He's great. and we love one another. We do work for one another. I'm on his side, he's on mine. So yeah. Wherever I am, though far away at the ends of the earth, I will cry to you for help. When my heart is faint and overwhelmed, lead me to the mighty, towering rock of safety. For you are my refuge, a high tower where my enemies can never reach me. I love you. God loves you. I pray that you're having a great day. This was kind of a very vulnerable message for me. Thank you for listening and walking with me as I navigate certain parts of myself. And I pray that your journey is just as empowering for you. And I pray you don't give up. I pray you keep on living. I pray you continue to be transformed. It's for the best. It's not for nothing. You have to go through some things in order to come out on the other side. But you're not just gonna come out on the other side without going through nothing. You gotta go through something in order to get to the other side. So whatever it is that you have to go through, just go ahead and go through it. Don't go over it. Don't try to get over it. Go through it. Go through it. You will be better for it. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I couldn't imagine recording these videos 4 years ago. It would have been completely shit. But now I am in a space where I am mature enough, wise enough, and on a journey of healing and done a lot of work to where people, not even people, where I trust myself now. I trust my inner being. I do. So that's where I am now. So it's like, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can tell me something. You can absolutely tell me. But it's my choice whether I want to walk that way or not. So yeah, keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Be a blessing today. Remember, please be a blessing today. And take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Get you some rest. Don't be worried about nothing. Don't be tripping about nothing. Just try to be okay. Try your best each and every day. Each and every day. Do not stop. If you get in your feelings, it's okay. Go ahead and get in your feelings, but don't stay there too long because they're just feelings. They're going to change. But I love you again. I hope you have a blessed day. Talk to you next time. Bye.
What's going down? What's going down? Uncle Mike.